Hi everyone, I'm Kat and welcome to my channel, Naturally Beautiful Girl. So today I am bringing you the July Petit Vour box and I'm really excited for this month. There are a lot of cool products in it, so I hope you'll enjoy hearing my first impressions and me sharing with you the products in this month's box. And at the end of this video, I will be giving you a review of the products in the June box as well. Just as I always say, I am an affiliate with Petit Vour and I am sent the box each month. However, I do give you my honest thoughts and opinions on the products in the box. And if you'd like to subscribe to the box, I do have some affiliate links in the description box down below. And I make a small commission off those links, but that money just goes to support Naturally Beautiful Girl and allowing me to test out more products for you guys. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. So this month does include a makeup product and it is an eyeshadow, and it's actually from a brand I've never heard of before. The brand is Nude by Nature and this is their Natural Illusion eyeshadow. And I have the shade in 02 Stone, which is this like deep, I would say rather cool tone brown. It's not too cool, it's not too warm. It's just like a very, I guess it's more neutral than cool tone. It's just very neutral, deep brown. I do have a little bit of eyeshadow on my eyes today. I was using the Clove and Hallow palette, but when I looked at this shade, I realized it's not the kind of shade I would like use all over my lid or really in my crease. So what I'm going to be doing with this shade to try it out is using it kind of on the outer corner to just deepen up the outer corner a bit, and also to line my upper and lower lash line to give my eyelashes a little bit more definition. It's not the best way to test out an eyeshadow. Like, I would be able to give you more thoughts if I could use it as a blending shade in my crease or if I was using it as like a shade to go all over my lid, but I just know myself, and this would be way too dark for the types of looks I like, especially because I have such fair skin. But let's go ahead and jump into to me trying this out anyway. I realized there was a mirror in the compact and it'd actually be easier for you guys to see what I'm doing if I bring this up higher and use the mirror. I've got the eyeshadow on the outer corner of my lids and also lining my upper and lower lash line. I actually really like it. I was kind of nervous because it is such a deep shade, but I was able to blend it out really nicely. It doesn't look like I just have like a glob of dark eyeshadow on the outer corner of my eye. So it's pigmented, but it blends really easily, which is really, at the end of the day, what you were looking for, especially in a matte eyeshadow formula. So I'm pretty impressed. Also, this is a really large pan of the product. It is, it's 3 grams. And as you can see, like it's a quite large pan. It reminds me of almost a blush. You do have this nice mirror and the packaging is just really, really pretty. So overall, I'm very happy with it. I will definitely play around with it and give you my thoughts in next month's video, but so far, so good. I don't have any mascara on, so I'm actually going to apply some mascara and then I will be back to talk to you about the rest of the products in this month's box. So next up, I'm actually going to be talking about a sunscreen, and I was super excited that this was in this month's box. This is the Blissoma Photonic sunscreen, and I'd been wanting to try this out. And so actually I recently placed an order with Integrity Botanicals. When you purchase from Integrity Botanicals, they allow you to pick up 3 free samples. And one of the samples that was available was this sunscreen. So I've actually been trying this out for a while. I'm going to be doing a video where I share my thoughts all about a bunch of sunscreens. That will be coming, I think, pretty shortly after this video. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts on a lot of facial sunscreens, be sure to stay tuned for that. But this is one of the ones I've been testing out. So one of the things that I found very interesting about this sunscreen is it's actually tinted. I have some on my finger here and I'm going to massage it out. And I was worried because I have super fair skin, as you can see. It's like basically a fair porcelain. Why is my camera? Camera is too interested in focusing on my face and not my hand. But as you can see, I'm rubbing it in and you can't see it. The tint is like just subtle enough where it keeps the sunscreen from really white casting, but it doesn't actually provide any like coverage or tint to your skin. So I think that's smart. It's a kind of product that can work for quite a range of skin tones. Obviously, I don't have a deep skin tone, so I'm not sure if this product would white cast you still if you have a deeper skin tone. But I think at least on the like lighter end of the spectrum, this sunscreen will not white cast you. Also, I have oily skin, and my big complaint with a lot of sunscreens is they make my skin feel more oily or greasy, and this one doesn't. It's a very, very lightweight formula. It's extremely comfortable to have on. It really sinks in and you don't feel like you have anything on your skin, which is really great. It is SPF 25 and it is a physical sunscreen, meaning that it either, I don't remember if this one uses zinc oxide or titanium dioxide or a combination of both, but it does use only physical sunscreens, no chemical sunscreens. And this is a broad spectrum UVA and UVB protection, which is really nice. So I would say from my experience trying out the sunscreen, I really like it. I'm super excited that we got it in the Suns box. Obviously this is a sample size, it's only 15 milliliters, but it's valued at $17.50. Which reminds me, I forgot to mention the eyeshadow is valued at $20. But this is really nice because it gives you a way to test out the sunscreen and not commit to purchasing the full size to make sure you like it. Though granted, from my experience, I would recommend this anyway, but I think it's really nice and I hope you're excited to try this out because this was a really, really exciting product to see in the Suns box. The next product I haven't actually tried out, so we're gonna try this out together. This is from Kindred Beauty and this is a Femme body oil. I'm shaking it up because it has a little bit of like shimmer to it. It's actually really, really pretty. You see that? Like, I don't know, that is just like so satisfying to look at. Kind of reminds me of like lava lamps. Oh man, no one has lava lamps anymore, but those things were just like so satisfying to watch. It has a nice scent. I'm not sure what exactly the scent is. I've got some on my hand right here. I don't notice I guess I get a little bit of shimmer. You can see a little bit of shimmer. I've tried a few kind of shimmery body oils before and haven't really noticed much of like a shimmer factor from them. I more just get like a glow from the fact that it's an oil that I'm putting on the skin. But this is really pretty. I like the scent of it. It's definitely something I would try out. Though I'm not entirely sure how to best use this product. I guess like a good way to do it would be to like put this on my décolleté and like apply it there. But then also I'm typically wearing sunscreen and I don't want to get my hair in the oil. I don't know. Let me know if you have this product, how you are planning to use it, because I'm not entirely sure what the best way to use it is. I'm open to hearing from you guys. But anyway, I love the way it looks. And the value of this oil is $20. This must be a sample size, because that was my thought too, was I wouldn't mind putting it on my body, but this would be really tedious to like roll this little roller ball over my body. I imagine that there's a full size and it's probably a bit easier to dispense. Okay, so moving on to the final product we got in this month's box. It's actually a face mask, and I haven't tried this out yet because I would have a hard time showing it to you right now if I'd already tried it out. This is a hemp CBD collagen facial sheet mask, and I will be testing this out between this video and when I have the August Petit Vour box. Be sure to follow me on Instagram. I will try and remember to post in my stories when I'm trying this out and share with you my thoughts. So this facial sheet mask does have CBD in it, collagen biopeptides, amino acids, and it's supposed to be firm, plump, and be wrinkle reducing. It has 30 milligrams of CBD. I'm not a huge CBD fan. I think I've talked about this quite a bit on my channel. Like, If it works for you, that's great. I just really am not like, I'm just not into it, you know? I'm just not into it. But I will test this out and, you know, maybe it'll change my mind. We'll find out together. And the value of that sheet mask is $15. The box this month has quite a high value. It's valued at $56.50. Obviously, my favorite products are the eyeshadow and the Blissoma sunscreen. I think, honestly, the Blissoma sunscreen, having it come in a summer box is great. I'm really excited for you guys to try it out. You know, the body oil, I gotta figure out how to best use that. And, you know, it's a really expensive face mask, so I obviously will use it and test it out. But I also am skeptical, especially with it costing that much. Like, is it really worth that? I don't know. We have to find out. Let's move on to the June Petit Vour box, and I will share with you my thoughts. First off, we have the Be Kind Nourishing Hand Balm with Rose and Geranium. So I remember talking about this in my video. I was a little bit surprised by the plastic packaging, given that Be Kind is really conscious about their packaging. And when I went on the Be Kind website, I actually noticed balm is now being sold in a jar, which, while it's nice to be able to like squeeze this out, because, you know, having squeezy tubes are nice, I am glad to see that they are making this in like a glass jar that could be more easily recycled or reused. So I think this is just like old packaging maybe, which is fine. I don't really care, but I'm glad to see that there is also a glass packaging option. I have really been enjoying this. I actually just used this last night. My hands were getting really dry and I put this on. It feels great. I love it. I love that it's like nourishing and like a balm, but not like too heavy. It's just a really nice product. It is something I would really only use at night. I think it'd be a lot to try and put on in the day and then go about doing things, especially with it being on your hands. But I think for a night hand lotion, hand cream, this is a great product. And especially if you are in need of some sort of hand lotion, this would be a great one to check out. Okay, the next product I'm going to talk about is the Kaylee lip gloss. This is in the shade Mango Mojito. To be honest, I really did not reach for this throughout the month. As I said in my last video, it is just way too sheer and just doesn't have enough color for my personal preference with regards to lip gloss, which is really sad because like when I look in the tube, I absolutely love the shade of the lip gloss, but it doesn't actually translate to that shade on my lips. It's really sheer. I think if you are a fan of not very pigmented lip glosses, this would work, but just for me and what I like in a product, this is just doesn't cut it. And isn't a product I reach for. Okay, the next product is also another product that I really have not reached for, and that is the Akar Restore Eye Serum. I'm just not a fan of like oil eye serums. I much prefer having like a cream or a gel. It's just like, I don't know, it's just messy and just not my favorite type of product, so I really have not been reaching for it that much. Let me know if you enjoy oil eye serums, but for me, they really are just not that effective for my skin and my skin's needs. And so I just don't end up reaching for them. Okay, the next product I'm going to talk about briefly, I did talk about this in my last video that I wasn't going to be talking about Kaya Naturals. However, it seems that now Kaya Naturals may not actually be selling with Organic Bunny anymore. This is so complicated. So it's moved out of like me never talking about it to the like gray area. So it may or may not be okay. I've talked about it before though. This is a really nice charcoal deodorant. If you want a charcoal deodorant, this one works really well. Doesn't work quite as well as like my Ursa Major deodorant, but that one's also not vegan. I have been trying out the new Kosas Chemistry deodorant and mind blown. It works really well on me. Like I bought it thinking, okay, this is never going to work, but it actually is working really well. I'm wearing it today. It is in the 90s here. I still don't have air conditioning. And I'm, yeah, I've been staying smelling pretty fresh, so I'm impressed. But this one does work pretty well, just not my favorite in terms of all the deodorants, but for a vegan charcoal deodorant, it does work quite well. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know in the comment section down below if you are going to be getting the July Petit Vour box. Let me know if you are excited about the Blissoma Photonic facial sunscreen. Also, the more I think about it, the more that that's actually a really weird name because photonics refers to like a very specific area in science. Yeah, the more I think about that name, that's a very odd name, but if you're not a scientist, it doesn't like register that way. But anyway, I guess if you want some fun reading, you can go read about the area of photonics and like what that area actually is and like what the study is. So there's some fun homework for you guys if you'd like. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And be sure to click the bell button so you don't miss any of my uploads, and check me out on Instagram to see more of me there. And once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!